Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshop guides that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. And I'm super excited. If you saw the title on the slide, it's time to reveal a new scrapbooking workshop. It's called Beautiful Ordinary Life, and it is among the new products released from Stampin Up in the May to August catalog. And it was super fun to work on. I was trying to decide how to say this. It's been super fun to work on this, even though I don't feel like it is warm here at all. We've had not a great spring, but the layouts are so bright and cheery. So I'm excited to share with you what I've created today. So I'm going to add my desk in here. So if you're interested in any more details about any of my workshops, including this one, make sure to stop by my blog at chrisscreativelife.com. There is a whole shop with hundreds of workshops in it. Once you add them to your cart and you check out, you should technically be redirected to download your files. So just don't forget, sometimes there's like firewalls and security measures up. So sometimes that doesn't happen. You should still receive an email into your inbox. Make sure to check your spam, your promotions folder, your junk, all of those fun things. It's getting very hard to deliver an email with a link in it these days. So if for some reason one of those things don't happen, feel free to email me at chris@chrisscreativelife.com. That is just dedicated for my business. And so I do respond as quickly as possible. But I promise they are actually there. They're somewhere. Also, it is helpful if before you check out, you will see a little box that says create a customer account. If you actually create a customer account, then you can always go back to your downloads and check them through my customer portal. But you do have to actually create that customer account before you check out or before you add something. Yeah, before you check out, basically. So now that we've got all the technical jargon out of the way, let's take a look at the fun part, my favorite part, the creating. So, okay, I'm going to add a little bit more light because, as I said, we have not had the best spring. So this is actually what you get as your download. Okay, so there's a cover sheet. You can also, you don't necessarily have to print them out. You can store them on your device, on your iPad, on your phone. But just remember, if you're trying to cut from a cutting guide on your phone, the numbers are going to be really small. So you'll have to zoom in, and you can always zoom in, right, and move it around so you can see things a little bit better. But there is just like a cover sheet, and then there is the supply list, some general directions, like a little reference legend, tells you what the base pages are, and suggested photo sizes. You can always alter the photo sizes. I just go with like a standard generic photo size, but feel free to play around with your photo sizes. But I'll just go over quickly the supply list for this workshop. I did use the Beautiful Ordinary Life Designer Series paper and sticker sheet, the coordinating two-tone cardstock pack, a few pieces of white willow, array of dots, and then linen thread. Okay, so then you get the full color cutting guide so that your pages turn out exactly the same way mine do. I can't remember what else I was going to say about that. I'm sure it'll come to me. But this is the part that, right, if you need it a little bit bigger, you can always zoom in on a device. I do try and make the font large enough to read with ease. Then you do see we've got some directions before the photos and embellishments have been added to the layout. Because sometimes once we get all the stuff on there, it's hard to see what's going on underneath. So there is a photo of the before with your directions. And then there are large photos and then some detail shots to help you assemble your layouts. Okay, like I said, Now let's get to the fun part. So this is layout number 1. So this is 5 double page spreads or 10 12 by 12 scrapbooking pages. So fun times. You can see all the pretty dots in there. See how bright and cheerful it is? Like I said, I wish this was more like what my spring was like right now. Then layout number 2, lovely. And how fun is this pretty piece of paper in the background? The papers in this collection are beautiful. And I do think that they could go with so many different events or occasions. So then this is layout number 3, Oh Happy Day. And I will say that I think that the lighting is a little bit wonky on the camera, but and maybe it has to do with like the color wash in the background, the camera trying to focus. But look at this fun border sticker that's part of the paper pack. And then I think this one is layout number 4, You Make the Ordinary Extraordinary. Like, how great a title is that? Like, that is awesome, right? Super easy, nice wide open spaces to alter your photo sizes and all of those fun things. And then layout number 5, beautiful. So this stripe was very playful. It's like one of my favorite pieces from the pack. And I love how actually the cardstock pops your photos off of this layout so that they just don't kind of blend into the background. So, oh, that's backwards. I'm just going to quickly reverse engineer, like walk backwards. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can send me a direct message, or like I said, the best way to always reach me is at that inbox, which is chris@chrisscreativelife.com. And I do try and respond as quickly as possible. So there's layout number 2. Yeah, it is funny. There's some funny things happening with the camera from the colors. I think it's like reacting or trying to balance them somehow. Okay, so that's what I've got to share with you guys today. I hope you like what I have done with the beautiful Ordinary Life collection from Stampin' Up. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.